You're cruising along, everything's fine, then the check engine light pops up. You scan it, and out comes P0420. What does that mean? It's called Catalyst System Efficiency Below Threshold Bank 1. Sounds scary, but let's break it down. Your car's catalytic converter cleans up harmful exhaust gases. The computer uses two oxygen sensors, one before and one after the converter, to check how well it's working. If the readings from both sensors start to look too similar, the computer thinks the converter isn't doing its job and triggers the P0420 code. But here's the key. P0420 doesn't always mean your catalytic converter is bad. It just means the system isn't as efficient as it should be. Many people jump straight to replacing the converter, but that's not always necessary, and it's expensive. The code is just a warning, not a diagnosis. Think of it like a smoke alarm. It tells you there's a problem, but not exactly what or where, so let's do some detective work before spending big. Before you shell out for a new catalytic converter, check the cheaper, more common causes of P0420. First, look for exhaust leaks between the two oxygen sensors. Even a small leak can throw off sensor readings and trigger the code. Next, consider a faulty oxygen sensor, especially the downstream one. If it's old or contaminated, it can send bad data to the computer. Replacing an O2 sensor is much cheaper than a new converter. Engine issues like misfires or running rich can also cause P0420. Unburned fuel or poor combustion can damage the converter or confuse the sensors. Old spark plugs, dirty injectors, or a bad mass airflow sensor can all contribute. Even using the wrong fuel can play a role. Always use what your car's manufacturer recommends. Leaded fuel will destroy a converter fast, so avoid it at all costs. Bottom line, check the simple stuff first. Let's get systematic. First, scan for all codes, not just P0420. Misfire or fuel system codes are important clues. Next, do a visual inspection. Look for exhaust leaks, black soot, loose gaskets, or cracks between the sensors. Listen for hissing or ticking sounds with the engine running. Check the oxygen sensors using a scanner with live data. The upstream sensor should fluctuate rapidly. The downstream should be more stable. If both sensors show similar readings, the converter may not be working. If you find a leak, a misfire, or a bad sensor, fix that first. If you're unsure or the job is too big, don't hesitate to get professional help. A good mechanic can use advanced tools to pinpoint the issue. Go in knowing what you've already checked. It'll save you time and money. Don't just throw parts at the problem. Diagnose, then repair. That's how you avoid unnecessary expenses. Found the problem? Here's how to fix it. For exhaust leaks, replace bad gaskets or repair cracks. Sometimes a simple gasket swap is all it takes. For a bad O2 sensor, get the right replacement and use an O2 sensor socket. Spray with penetrating oil before removal. If you have misfire or fuel codes, do a basic tune-up. Spark plugs, coils, or clean the mass airflow sensor. After repairs, clear the codes and drive through a complete cycle to let the computer retest the system. If the check engine light stays off, you've solved it. Simple fixes can save you hundreds. Always confirm the repair before moving on. Sometimes the P0420 code really does mean your catalytic converter is done. Age, contamination, or physical damage can ruin the converter's internal structure. Persistent engine problems like misfires or burning oil can also destroy it. Always fix the root cause before replacing the converter, or you'll just ruin the new one. For replacement, OEM parts are pricey but reliable. Aftermarket direct-fit converters are cheaper and easier to install than universal ones. Check your state's emissions laws before buying. Some require specific approved converters. Replacing a converter is a bigger job, but doable for experienced DIYers. Use the right tools, lots of penetrating oil, and always work safely. If in doubt, get professional help. Fix it right and it'll last. The best fix is prevention. Keep up with regular maintenance, spark plugs, filters, and tune-ups. Use high-quality fuel and avoid lots of short trips. The converter needs to get hot to work well. Pay attention to your car. Don't ignore the check engine light or strange noises. A rattling sound could mean converter trouble. Inspect the exhaust system during oil changes. Look for rust or soot. Catching small issues early prevents big repairs later. Protect your converter and you protect your whole car. A little care goes a long way. Don't let P0420 scare you into overspending. Start with the basics. Scan for all codes, inspect for leaks, and check sensor data. Rule out the cheap fixes before considering a new converter. Use your tools and knowledge to make smart decisions. Whether you fix it yourself or go to a mechanic, you'll save money and gain confidence. Share your P0420 stories in the comments. Your experience could help someone else. Diagnose first, spend second. You've got this.